Hey guys, it's me, HelloCris. In the third part of this series, I'll show you how to thread your sewing machine. This is the first thing that you must do before starting to sew, so let's get into it. What you're seeing here is the top of the sewing machine. On this side, starting from the center, you'll find this stick. It's called the spool pin or spool holder. Here, you insert your thread. As you might have heard on the second video of this series, this is the thread that will fit the sewing needle on your sewing machine. This piece right here is a stopper. This prevents the thread from running away while you sew. And here on the left you can see the circular piece, which is a bobbin winder tension disc. And right next to it is a thread guide. These both help regulate tension in the thread. This part right here on the right is the bobbin winder, and it's used to make bobbins with the thread from the spool. All sewing machines come with threading instructions embedded on the machine, which are pretty easy to follow once you get the idea. The first thing you'll do is prepare the bobbin. Grab the spool pin and place the spool through it. Place the stopper on top. And as you can see, it is not going anywhere no more. You won't need to touch this anymore unless you want to change your thread color. Now, grab the end of the thread and following the drawings on your sewing machine, pass the thread through the tension disc and bring it to your right, where the bobbin winder is located. This is a bobbin. Make sure you have loads of these on hand. It's crucial that they lay flat on the table. This means that the base is flat enough to roll freely in its spot on the sewing machine. I once bought some that had curved edges and they kept moving in place and messing up the stitches. Pull the end of your thread into the hole from the inside out, create some tension by pulling a bit, and place your bobbin on the winder. Next, slide the winder to your right until it locks in, and the screen switches from sewing mode to DC text. Now, while holding the end of your thread, press the pedal so the wheel starts spinning, and your thread starts winding. After a while, if your thread is not too long, you can let go of the thread and let it spin. The machine will stop by itself when the thread and the bobbin reaches the correct width. Push the bobbin winder to your left so that it changes its mode again to sewing. Cut the thread, leaving approximately 4 fingers, and pull the bobbin out. Remember to cut the thread that went through the hole as close to the bobbin as possible. Now that you've got your bobbin ready, let's get to the next part. Pull the thread out of the tension disc and following your machine's instructions, guide your thread through the tension hooks, then slide it down, and then around your take-up lever. Finally, bring it near your needle. Hook your thread into the hook at the top of your needle like so. Then clasp the thread onto the hook on your left, bring it down and push it away from you, so that this hook is facing you instead of the needle. If you have a closer look, a teeny tiny hook will appear through the needle hole, and that's where you want to clasp your thread. Now, turn the hook on your left again so it's facing the needle, and you'll see how the thread goes through the hole. Now, your needle is threaded. But remember that bobbin that we made earlier? It's time to put it to good use. Open the sliding plate under the needle in your sewing machine and with your thread pointing to the right. This is very important, always to the right. Place the bobbin inside the bobbin case. Clasp the thread on the small clip right here and leave around 3 to 4 fingers of leftover thread. Make sure to always leave out some extra thread so it doesn't come undone. Now close the plate and done! You've just threaded your first sewing machine, and on the next video I'll answer the question, how do you sew with it? So see you guys on the next video. Bye bye!